We are going to be kicking this game off. It is going to be Germany against Estonia. This is round 1 of the Nations Cup playoffs. Nations Cup 2015. The winner of this game will go on to the quarterfinals. We do see already slow push from Estonia at the moment. The artillery is going to stop them from being able to push into that low area, but to be fair, they are nowhere near it. I did see the Panzer in hand of someone. I think he might have already got that shot off. It is McLeod, and he is being boosted up. Estonian team are starting to move into this lower area. A couple of kills are coming in for Germany. Nice little bit of spam comes in. Inson and Sinu going to pick up a couple of frags. At the moment, they're not really making too much progress. They are pushing into the low area. Doppler has managed to get the revive in, and it's a 3-man push by Estonia into the low area. They may be going to be able to get this plant down. Brilliant kill comes in, but the revive comes in, and the plant straight is going to be able to get in that kill in. And the double engineer defuse is going to come in very quickly. But that is a good start from Estonia, and I do hope they keep up this pace, because we could be on for a very, very good game. Big rifle grenade comes in from Sinu, clears out this bottom area. Ince is pushing in as well, and they're running over the German team. This is quite surprising. I would say on paper the German team are much stronger. I do see Fireball just secure that flag for his team. The respawn does come in of the rest of the Germans. Flopgy's now on this rifle grenade. He needs to get going with this. We do see a lot of rifle grenades coming from Sinu, and he did get that double frag to open things up. But you do see quite a lot of German kills coming out, and they are going to get a bit of control on this stage now. As you're going to see him push out. Artillery does come down from Fireball here, 10 seconds before his next respawn. So a little bit early, I feel. And I think they've got a bit of a cave push going on. Or they are just being very slow in their spawn area. And they haven't had anyone drop out. Flopgy's does get in that grenade kill, but the revive does come in, so they're going to have quite a full push coming in, but they are going to be pushing on a full spawn, so quite risky business. Big rifle grenade comes out from Sinu again, and he's opened things up for his teammates. The push comes into this lower area, and they've got 3-man push into low on supply, but they need to convert this, make this mean something. They are getting just mown down on the stairs. Brilliant frags coming in. You see Stray picking up a double frag in there as well, and Germany having to deal with quite a large amount of pressure at the moment. As we do see the next push coming in from Estonia. They are pushing into this lower area again. 4-man push, and they are being given a lot of freedom just to walk around in this lower area. Cresty picks up a double kill. Fireball as well gets in the mix. But again, oh jeez. And Cresty, it's not too bad. It's not too bad for Germany. They as much as the pressure is very high at the moment, they are having to fall back and fight them in stranger situations. You do want that big crossfire on main, but Estonia pushing in, getting into those rifle stairs, and even getting in the plant in. But Germany dealing with everything at the moment. I'm watching Blade. He is playing this down low position. Going to be able to shoot them in long range. Does get quite a bit of damage just to slow down the pushes from eating in. It does look like they have managed to just slow them down a little bit. More kills coming in for the rest of the Germany lineup. Stray, Flopgy's doing a good job as well. And this is, like I said, this is Germany picking up quite. They're going to have a good team performance. This doesn't seem like as much as a one-sided game as I perhaps would have thought. Stray's double landmine frag from the cave area is going to help them in the low area. Double artillery frag comes as well. The spam's doing great work at the moment for the Germans. And they have, like I say, got quite a bit of control now. They aren't getting overrun in that lower area. They are going to push out on this respawn, and Estonia are going to get in a couple of frags, and they are going to be able to take over this low area. You do see a 3 or 4-man push into the low area, and Flopgy's is going to try and take out Doppler here. It's not going to happen for him. The kill does come in. Rifle grenade comes out from Sinu again. Double rifle grenade frag, and the plant has gone down in the lower area. Aren't they going to be able to slow it down? 3-man kill comes in for Blade. He has completely cleared out for his engineers, but where are they? They are going to be waiting for Panzer comes in. Jensch does pick up that frag, but there is another engineer in position, and he should be able to get that defuse in. No one in position for the Estonians. Unfortunately, the respawn just to come in, and the defuse does come in as well. So we're off to a good start for the Germans. Nearly a 5-minute hold on first stage, but they've had to work very hard for it. Well deserved for sure. As we do see him push into this lower area. Stray does pick up a double frag, and so quite a bit of back and forth between the two teams. We haven't seen too much of Stonehenge at the moment frag-wise, but he has been called into action. He does pick up that double frag, frantic aiming there. As the engineer, he does pick up a triple kill. and that's going to help his team just slow down that plant a little bit. I don't think they're going to be able to get that in. No engineer in position for Estonia. The push down does come from Germany, and they have lost 2 players out for quite a long spawn. It is Cresty and Stray as well, so nice frag comes in for Nuggets, and he's not going to be able to get that Gibbon. The revival probably coming very soon. Flopgy's just above his head, going to be able to get that rifle kill in. They need to be able to pick up this flag. I'd say they probably have a good minute and a half until it's going to get into a real danger zone in terms of time set. As I think we might have had a full spawn there for one of the German players. Nice frag comes out though. Really nice shooting from McLeod. As he's going to be able to give fireball. He is definitely out for full. As you see, Sinu and Jensch picking up spam frags of their own. And I think they've only got four players left, the Germans. Nice double frag comes in for Cresty. He is going to have to fall back to the flag though, as I think McLeod is pushing in for it. As I'm going to try and pick him up. He is going to be able to get that nade off from the opposite stairs. The reclaim does come in. Panzer frag comes out. Nuggets, and they're not going to be able to touch it in time. Germany do respawn back at the flag, and I can't hear a plant going down in that lower area just yet, as we do see Stray and Blade pushing out into that lower area. So again, Operation Defense is still in effect as the flag full hold maybe going to be able to actually happen for the Germans, but it's been very close so far, and been really good game already, as we do see more kills coming in for Estonia. They are picking up a lot of kills, and Germany are giving them a bit too much room to move into this lower area, I feel. The spam from the field up on middle isn't that amazing. Fireball, I think, is probably more used to playing medic on this stage. I'm not sure. There's quite a selection of aimers you could put in that position. You know, Fireball and Cresty and Blade, 3 big aimers. I guess it's going to be Fireballing. I think he's been getting quite a few SMG frags, but when it comes to the spam, there we go. That's a good artillery to cover his team a little bit on the push in. Flopgy's double rifle grenade comes in. I haven't seen too much of Flopgy's today, but I have seen quite a lot of Stray, quite a lot of Cresty, and a bit of Blade. It's been quite a good team performance. They have had to work very hard as the push comes in for Estonia. They have moved the truck into the lower area, and that is generally quite bad news. The Germans are going to use that for maximum cover. Cresty is in that lower area still. He does pick up a triple frag in fact. As he is actually going to get overrun a bit. A little bit of support comes in for Flopgy's though. Nice double K43 frag comes in. And I did think Cresty got revived as well, so the aggression's going to come out from Germany, and you can just sort of see Estonia have just taken their foot off the gas a bit, and I think they realise that, well, they could still set a time, that's what I mean. It's just, you sort of lose motivation, you lose confidence at this point, where they really probably feel they should have had the flag by now. As artillery frag is actually going to come down. It's Stonehenge out for a long spawn, and I think he is the supporting medic on middle, so we're going to see what happens. Just Flopgy's gets dropped down. He's not going to get revived. The double frag comes in. Doppler and Jensch both dropped, and I think it's just these 3 players on middle who are left, as we should maybe have a plot go down in the lower areas. Is Jensch. No medic support though. Brilliant kill by Cresty. Going to be able to get that Gibbon as well. They've lost the flag, and Fireball, Cresty is caught in no man's land. He decides to go through the door, and that's a good first stage hold. That's close to 9 minutes, 8.5 minute hold. They maybe have a suit as well. You see a couple of the Estonian players dance around on the other side of the door. It doesn't look like they're doing. It's just, they're still on course to maybe set a really bad time, but you want to set a time. You genuinely want to set a time, just because, you know, if you set even if it's a 14:59 time, you can of course defend that and win the map. Of course, if you get full held and defend that, it's not a map win, it's just a map draw, and that isn't great. Don't feel good after that. As a double frag comes in from Flopgy's. The setup at CP seems pretty strong. The spam is going to start raining down as well, and this will be a couple of the Estonian players going to be respawning back in pretty quick after that artillery though, so they're going to have to get another artillery down fairly quickly, as I don't see any more smoke coming down. Fireball is in position for the shooting on towards Crossroads. See quite a little crossfire, maybe a push through cave. Stray is going to get overrun. Nuggets gets that frag in. Blade in the middle tower is going to be able to take him down. Double frag actually comes in from Blade, and Jensch is going to try and be sneaky here. Blade picks up a 3rd kill, but is he going to be able to spot Yench here. Yench is going to move in for the plant. He has been spotted, but he's not going to get revived. I don't think there's any medic in position. Strike does actually come down, and one frag comes in. Stray is taken out for full spawn, and that actually does help quite a lot on this stage. As a brilliant nade gets thrown over the top by Stonage, as he's going to be able to take down an engineer. Another frag comes in, and it's just splitting the allied attack up quite heavily. I'm going to watch Blade in this middle tower, trying to get the job done. I've actually pushed forward. I think he plays middle tower normally. Is going to have that artillery down on the road. I think there's Flopg's in the cave. Going to just slow them down coming towards cave. Because there's artillery on the road, they're going to sort of be forced into this position. Nice spam from Flopg's. Doesn't manage to get that frag in, but the revive does come in for him. As I think it's a 2 or 3 man push through a cave. Stray is going to be able to pick up that frag, pick up his teammate as well with that revive. So this is looking good for a full hold after that first stage of 8.5 minutes. Pretty much set them up for no matter what, good defense, but full hold is what you want as a German right now. As do you see 5-1 in position, Luke in hand. Another artillery is down the road, so the spam is pretty strong. And they have switched up the field up role, so we have got Cresty now on the field up. I'm thinking that Cresty normally played field up first stage. I'm not sure why they swapped that around. Maybe I wasn't feeling it. I'm not quite certain. We are going to stick on Cresty for a little bit. Nice shooting. Does get a double frag from fairly long range from CP. He's going to have a fresh respawn to do it in a second. No artillery able to go on the road just yet. He has got full charge ready and waiting. As another artillery has actually gone down from a teammate. So Estonia have, I think, giving it up. As I don't think they've got much chance now. As you do see, push it coming across the top. I am going to try and pick them up. Now going to be running into an artillery. Nice rifle grenade from Sinu. He has been hitting some pretty nice rifle shots today, particularly on that first stage. He was getting some double frags in that were really opening it up for his team, and they were getting some plants down and even making some heavy advances towards the flag, but just couldn't get it done. Germany just managed to regroup and either respawn back in on time and get those diffuses in, or just hold on to the flag pretty much. We did see Cresty with that last second save on one of the pushes, but so that's sometimes how it goes. You need to really execute it as good as possible. Giving a lot of chances by good teams, pretty much. Main plant has been successful. The truck will be able to move through, but with 2 minutes 17 seconds left on the clock, I don't think they're going to have anywhere near enough time. You're going to just see them trying to pad their stats out a little bit. You do see Sinu able to move into the sort of up top position, as he's going to just he's going to just build up top just for the hell of it. The truck isn't anywhere near in position just yet. He's got Flopg's to deal with. He only had a fraction of health. He was taken down in one shot, so you might see Flopg's just plant that upper area just for fun. The truck has just moved inside main with 1 minute 45 seconds on the clock. I'm not sure what the second map is just yet, but we'll see what Estonia can do on defense first, of course. They're going to have to pull off a pretty good first stage defense themselves. I would say to get a full hold on supply, you can get it with a bad first stage defense, but it's a good idea to I would say at least try and get it down into single digits as main blows, you know. So I'm talking like 4.5 minutes first stage defense, and then so once main blows, it's just going down into 9 minutes, sort of. And then you don't have to put too much pressure on yourselves for CP defense and stuff like that. CP defense can be very hard to set up, as you do see Estonia just walking into this brick wall of German players inside this main area. Double frag does come out from McLeod, triple in fact. He is going to be able to get that truck into position, but too little too late for Estonia. Germany have secured themselves a full hold here on supply. First stage defense, like I say, was very good. The second defense stage was actually very strong as well, but after that you can sort of just go a bit rampage mode. You don't have to worry too much tactically. Just get your shooting in, make sure you're ready for the attack. They have been overrun quite heavily. McLeod has gone huge in this later stages of this map, but oh, nice grenade from Nuggets there. I think it was Yench as well. Sort of blocked them in the spawn. We're going to see frags come in for both teams. Cresty picking up a double frag near the end, and we'll just pick up the scores for you now. This will be fairly even, I think, all things considered. We do see 20k to 26k on the damage numbers, and a pretty even spread. We did see Sinu going huge on the first stage, picking up quite a few double frags, and we also saw McLeod getting a couple of triples near the end of the game. Fireball, that is what I'm saying. Fireball, very surprising. Lowest damage, lowest frags. I think he wasn't feeling too comfortable on middle. I think it was a change-up as well. I don't think he usually plays there. And Fireball, for the history that I've known, like when I played against him in ISW, when I played against him a little bit in ET, he's just a medic, and he's one of the like shooting powerhouse medics. You know, you don't want to take him out of that position. Unfortunately, they have 3 players that are quite like that: Blade, Cresty, and Fireball. In my opinion, Cresty is probably the more versatile player. He'll pick up the Panzer. I think he can go field up. You know, I would stick him as the field up on middle. He's got a B-stain. This is just my opinion, of course, as we do see 36 frags coming from Flopchies. I did say we didn't see too much from the beginning. Maybe it was just, I don't know. He was just being a bit, you know, undercover, a bit silent, just getting those 1 frags in with the rifle grenades. Not going huge, but just being consistent. And actually, that actually is quite a good trait to have, especially as a rifle. If you can consistently get in those 1 kills every spawn, I think with 36 frags in 15 minutes, spawning every 30 seconds, you're picking up at least a frag a spawn there, which is consistency for sure. As we're going to now see Germany on the attack. They're going to try and push for that map secure to get that 2-0 lead. I will just double check what the second map is, as the round is just starting. They're not going to have any volume just for a second. The second map appears to be announced, so I'm not 100% sure what it is yet. We do see the Panzer come out from Blade, and the start from Estonia isn't too bad. The artillery has come down, and Germany picking up loads of frags. They have made it into that lower area, but McLeod's artillery, now McLeod as a field up on middle, will be very strong. Good aimer, and he does have a really good field up game sense with the artilleries and the airstrikes. As long as he doesn't airstrike and just keeps artillerying, it'll be pretty solid. We do see Germany in quite a heavy control in this lower area. They don't have any engineers in position. They're going to have to start moving up the flag, or they're going to be risking full spawns very soon. Double frag does come in from McLeod, and they have managed to push down and take 1 out for full. It is Blade as well. He is in position with Cresty. Blade's going to be able to get off that Panzer shot. He is going to be able to take down the rifle, who is Sinu. Cresty's still got full control by himself in this lower area. Germany are starting to support him, but Estonia decided this is the time when we're going to move down, and Stray's double frag does come in to sort of disrupt that for Estonia. I think he's on that middle area maybe. They're not sure where he is. You do see quite defensive play on the rifle stairs for quite a lot of the Estonians there, as you do see Yench in position. The plant has gone down. I'm going to go free cam just to hit up where the positioning of the players are. Do see Yench as an engineer. He's going to come in the main door. He has got medic support. Stonage has been very sneaky. He is in position. As you see, Sinu and Yench both get taken down. Both the engineers out for Estonia, and they'll probably spawn back now. And that first stage defense wasn't great. That's a 2 minutes first stage with the plant blowing. And I'd say they would want at least double that, as you're going to see most of Estonia spawn back here. In fact, the entire team, which is good. None of them spawned forward by accident, as you are going to see them try and get to CP and set up in time. We've got Ints in position. We're going quite aggressive. No artillery down on the road. Thought I heard a Panzer there for a split second. As the frags are coming in for Germany. And they push across the top. Perfectly timed artillery there. Double artillery though, that's a big mistake, as you're going to see the next push from Germany. Maybe not this one, the artillery frag maybe come in. As you see a nice crossfire. This is the push. Yench and McLeod mistimed the artilleries. This push is going to be completely free of artillery. You're going to see them just walk across the top. The crossfire needs to be huge from from Estonia, and they are going to start getting in for some frags. Big frag from Doppler, 4-man kill. He whips out that Luger and takes down Stonage as well. Ince and Jensch are going to be able to pick up frags as well, but the Germans need to start shooting. They're just running around with needles out, and they're just going to be running into the crossfire all the time. Fireball going to be leading the charge on the next push. Stray trying to slow them down a little bit from the wall side. Artillery above his head. He hasn't seen it. Just spotted the smoke, I think. And they are going to actually be able to take control of ZP. As you see, 4 or 5 players here for the Allied team. They are going to instead go for that main plant as... Going to watch Stray just bounce down. Going to be able to get that plant into position. Sinu's rifle is going to be able to take him down. He's going to kill out, but the revive did come in time. Stray's going to be able to get that plant down, no problems at all. And the Germans are going to kill out, so they're going to have maybe positioning on a Panzer or something along those lines. It does look like they've got that double field up instead, so maybe just going to get some strikes in, get some artilleries in. There is still 10 seconds left on this. They may be able to go for this. Double frag, 2 frags come in for Estonia. They do lose, I think, 1 engineer, as we have a change map to supply vote coming out. I'm not sure about that. As the push started to come in through main. As truck is rolling on through. They have got their hands on the CP as well. The forward spawn is in their hands. This Blade is going to be able to put that airstrike down on west side. A bit of a hidden airstrike. Tries to take out, at least clear that west side of the map for his team, as he has done. There was no one in position though, but still cleared. Sinu just bouncing around on a nade, and Germany just slowing their attack down at the moment, just waiting to regroup. It looks like 3 kills coming in for Estonia quite quickly as the plant does go down on west here. 2-man sort of like annoyance group. Fireball and Stray just trying to annoy their opponents, but the frags are going to come in. Flopcheese picks up a double frag. Stonage and Cresty as well pick up frags, and I think all of Estonia have been knocked out. As Blade is in a really good position here to just get in some big frags. He does get in 1 nade kill. He's in position. Nice. He blocks it a little bit. Stray gets that nade frag in. He does get the team kill. Stray and Fireball is even going to push into this lower stairs area. Does pick up the pistol frag. Nice skip as well. As the crane actually has been built. Unbelievable. I'm not sure, this is really just so frantic, so hard for me to even cast, let alone Estonia defend it. As we are going to see the truck get the gold in the back of it, I believe. And he's going to roll on Stonage. He's going to keep that objective going for his team. And this is definitely going to be a first map win for the Germans. Estonia are going to have to pick themselves back up on the second map soon with a nice rifle grenade again. Like I say, he has hit quite a few double rifle grenade frags this game, as the truck is going to keep moving. I've got no idea what that was. Some sort of motorbike. As the truck is now just stuck on east corner, but with so much time on the clock. I don't see it's going any other way but a map win for Germany. Miracles like this are only Christmas time miracles, right? Something like that. And you do see Flopcheese getting that truck moving. Estonia aren't even going to be able to slow him down too much. The truck is at front of main. Fireball's going to be able to get into position to keep this moving as well. So, like I say, this is going to be a first map win and very well deserved, particularly on that defence. I would say the Estonian team sort of, I think after they lost that first stage, they sort of knew it's going to be almost impossible. And when they mistimed that artillery, when they both their field ops did artilleries at the same time, it was over. Like a CPU defense was completely just annihilated. No spam. The crossfire was huge on that next push. It needed to be, but they couldn't keep up their spam. And when they got there, when the Germans got to that crossroad, it was done. We're going to see what the scores are for the teams. Pretty one-sided. The Estonians didn't defend for anywhere near as long as the Germans. We do see 42 frags though coming in for Sinu, 6k damage, and then 27 frags for Doppler, 23 frags for Jensch, as he does pick up 5k, and McLeod 33. As you see, it's not too bad a spread for that team. It is going to be Adler as the second map. Should be interesting. 48 frags coming out for Flop, and 8k damage. That's pretty impressive. And again, pretty nice spread of damage and kills for the for the German team. Fireball just picking up a bit more damage than on defense. Their Gibbs are pretty impressive though. Everyone in double digits. So we're going to move on to Adler. Like I said, Germany against Estonia.
Fight.
In this playoffs first stage, it does look like we've got a couple of AFKs for Estonia. I wonder if we're going to get a map restart. The Panzer does come in for Germany. The artillery does come out. Sinu again with a double rifle grenade, playing very, very well today. And picks up another frag as well, picking up that 3 kill. Spam coming in, doesn't get that cheeky Gib. Sinu with the 4-man spam kill. More spam comes in for Estonia. Double frag comes in for Ints. And Germany are just having to dodge nades at the moment. Sinu again with a rifle grenade, and I don't think I've seen many of these players even shoot their gun yet. They're not given a chance. As Doppler again, they shouldn't stand in this area. Let's put it that way. Don't stand in this area, as more grenades are going to get thrown into that pit area. But the frags are starting to come in for Germany. Four-man push towards the plant, as Kresty's going to be able to pick up that double frag, and Stray going to be able to pick up a double frag as well. Stray with the double frag and plant. Really nice play from him. He is in position now as the double rifle grenade comes out from Sinu again, and it is completely freed up this plant area. There is only a single plant down. Sinu's going to be able to get this defuse in, no problem at all. And I'm going to give you a nice little look at the controls, which I'm pretty sure 90% of you are never going to have seen these pictures before, because I haven't. I never saw them before I saw them, which was like 6-7 years after I started playing ET. Brilliant stuff, as we're going to see. The next push from Germany come in. Nice rifle grenade comes out from Flopg's. And he's in position to try and get some more damage in. It's not going to happen on that shot there. They're in spam position again. Sinu's going to take control as well. He's going to be able to take down his opposite number. And again, we're going to see the Germans just caught with their needles out a little bit. They're going to be able to get in quite a lot of revives, but Estonia are going to be able to get in quite a lot of damage as well. A knife frag comes out. Blade taken down by McLeod. And this first stage defense from Estonia is very good, but Kresty's going to be able to pick up that pistol kill, followed immediately by Flopg's and that double rifle grenade, and he manages to get the plant as well. Brilliant stuff from Flop, as he's going to just spam out those controls. Going to try and slow down Sinu a little bit, who's going to move in for that defuse. I don't think he got revived. He has actually got revived. He's in position. The plant is going to get defused. I saw the patterns are just whiff, or just blow over my shoulder. Nearly whiff, nearly missed, but Sinu was low health. He has been taken down though. Another plant has gone down. Will Estonia be able to get another defuse in, as they are pushing for it? Brilliant play by Estonia today. Blade is just in position to be annoying. They are moving forward for that defuse. They have got quite a few Germans to deal with. They're all in annoying positions. Stonage, Flop are going to be able to pick up quite a few frags. 7 seconds left before that defuse. No engineers left for the Estonian team. And they've done a good job to just hold off this first stage for 3 minutes. And that's a really nice first stage from Estonia. Can they follow it up with more? Can they follow it with more? Panzerfrag does come out. Nugget's taken down by Blade there, as we do see. I'm trying to hold off the CP a little bit. I think 1 or 2 players did move in for the German. Nice bunch of frags coming in for the Estonian team, as you see. Quite a few frags coming in towards that CP. Blade does pick up a double frag though towards that lower ramp area. He's going to be able to clear out for his team. I don't know if they've got an engineer here. It's going to be fireballing Blade to move across. Maybe an engineer did get picked up there. It was Stray to get picked up. No Gib came in. Whoever killed Stray, they're slapping themselves right now, as you do see the Germans start to move towards the objective. They are getting quite a few frags. Kresty picks up a big triple frag to open it up for his teammates. There's 1 player left alive. Fireball's going to be able to pick up that frag, and it looks like they're going to be able to get their hands on the objective. It is going to be Kresty. He is going to make it out towards this lower area. I'm going to spectate him all the way, as you're going to see him just bomb out towards the first spawn. He is actually going to just lounge around the drop down area. He's going to wait for teammates to spawn back in. So hoping they'll come in sooner rather than later. There is going to be Stray and Fireball ahead of him. He is going fairly quickly. I don't know how many Estonian players are in position here. Double frag comes out from Flopg's, and I think Ints and maybe 1 other player, Doppler I think, is inside this area. And he is going to get taken down. The objective, I've got no idea what happened. The objective did get picked up. I think there was 3 players from Estonia at the bottom of that ramp. And the Germans have done a great job to turn what was looking like a really solid defense from Estonia into just a normal, I would say a normal defense. Their first stage was immense. In 3 minutes first stage defense, they got in 2, maybe it was close to 3 diffusers, I think. In the second stage, and their transmitter defense was what, a minute and a half. I think they'll be disappointed with that. They didn't really set up at the documents very well.
Fight.
So we're going to see the Germans now try and hold on for 4.5 minutes to secure this victory. Or are we going to have Estonia break that time? Big Panzer comes out from Cresty. Of course, if Estonia break the time of 4 minutes and 30 seconds, or whatever it was, very close to 4 minutes 30 seconds, they will force up a decider if they were to win. Nice long-range shooting comes in. And Estonia taking their time a little bit. Has been charged up, and Germany decides to all kill out. Maybe a bit of freedom now for Estonia to push in. Fireball's in position, takes down Doppler, trying to push towards that team door. A lot of frags coming in for Germany, not giving them any real ground at the moment. As you do see quite a few players in the same position. Spam does come out and a team kill as well. Lots of frags coming in for Estonia. They really need to get down this plant now, as it has been dropped down by. But I'm not sure. I think he's still in the room. It is going to be Jentsch. He's going to be able to slow down Floppies a little bit. But I don't think he's going to be able to get forward to get that defusing. And frags are coming in for Estonia. I think there's only 2 players left alive at the top of this ladder. They're going to have to go quite defensive to get this. Just hold on to this ladder, not let the allies push through. And it's going to be Cresty in position to maybe get a big frag here. But he is going to get overrun very soon. Nuggets has decided to just push on through as Fireball again is in position to just stop that from happening. Jentsch has actually managed to get through and get that build on the CP very, very quickly. That is really good work from Jentsch. And he's going to get his team the forward spawn, and they're going to have a full 2 minutes to push for the documents. There's a lot of frags still coming for Germany. The CP is the main important thing for Estonia, though. Look, they're pushing towards this first spawn. And there's not going to be really anyone spawning here. They've got the CP. As you do see Stonish pick up a frag, though, towards that CP area. The push from Estonia comes across the bridge soon, leading the charge with that rifle. He's not going to be able to pick up a frag this time. Fireball is going to get taken down. So is Cresty. So is Blade. The big aimers all out for Germany. And there's a window defense now in position for the German team. And it's going to be Stonage taken down and Stray. I think it's Flop, the last man alive. He's alive by himself for 10 seconds. I'm going to pick him up. He is going to be able to maybe get one frag in. He has slowed them down just a little bit. They are going to be able to get their hands on the objective, and they're all going to fall back to the transmitter here, as they are going to seemingly all make it there in one piece. Not too bad. As you do see, I think they hopefully have a filled up. They don't. It's a 5-man medic defense. They're going to run out of ammo very quickly here. As I guess Blade will class up as a filled up now. Going to see who's got the objective and where they've gone. I'm not sure where they are. I think they killed out with the objective in their hand. Low ramp push coming towards the transmitter now. As a big push. The aim is not to get full. Big crossfire though coming in for Germany, and you see Blade. You see Blade being very, very sneaky, but the objective I don't think is here. It's not going to really pay off, but he is going to be able to get a double frag into in this area just to help his team out a little bit. Maybe a low ramp push coming in as well. Blade going ham at the moment, as he does pick up a triple kill. As the objective has been picked up in the main spawn, I believe. Nice defense so far from Germany. 30 seconds remaining. This is the last real push coming for Estonia. 4-man defense in this last room from Germany. Huge crossfire. They need to get in that mad spam. Where's Sinu's rifle grenade? Where's the Panzer? They haven't got enough time. Objective is starting to push up this ramp. He has got some support. The push comes into the main room. Estonia is starting to run them over. Last man alive. Is he going to be able to get the secure? It's going to be Stray. He is going to be taken down. 2 seconds. 1 second. No one's in position to run the objective home, and that is going to be a 4-0 win. What an ending. What an ending. I saw the objective get into that last room, and I thought it was it. I thought that was it. Oh, let's have a little scroll up. I think it was the pistol of Stray. I think Fireball might have got in the kill. I'm not 100% sure who got in the actual kill onto the documents holder. It was frantic. It was frantic. But that was a nice ending to the game. It is going to be a 4-0 victory for Germany. And they're going to progress on to the quarterfinals.